media day here for the Top Tier Resilience Show, which is taking place on the 2nd of September from the Brentwood Centre in Essex. And I am now joined by the biggest boxer in the world, Scott Saward. How are you?
Yeah, really well, thank you.
Now, how does it feel being on this show? It's been a long time out the ring for you. How good is it, the fact that you're back on track, you've got a fight date, and now you're in camp?
I'm really happy. I'm really happy to be back, for one. I'm really happy to be on a show like this. It's very professional. We've had a lot of input from the team, and it's come together really nicely. Camp's going brilliantly, really well. With my cousins, my trainer Ernie Senior and Ernie Junior, who's also fighting on the show. Yeah, it's brilliant. It feels amazing to be back.
Yeah, because it's been just over 5 years since you were in the ring. How has that 5 years sort of been? Did you think you were going to get back to it?
I always had it in the back of my mind. I did always wanted to get back to it. 5 years out has been a learning experience for me. I feel like I've grown up. I feel like I've become a man. I've had a lot of life experiences. Had my children, got married, joined the fire brigade. Had a lot in that 5 years crammed in that's really matured me and allowed me to get back in a better position than I was ever. So.
How is this camp now, as you say, so many changes since last time you fought? How is this camp with all those changes in your life?
The camp's good. It's been an adjustment period at the start, but we've taken our time. My trainer Ernie, he's excellent. He is a master at peaking people for fights. So there's an adjustment period, obviously, because I started around January time again, and I came from the last 5 years. I've still been doing bits of boxing, always kept my hand in, but I was mainly focused on strongman training, strongman powerlifting type training. So I had a lot of size, a lot of muscle that wasn't necessary for boxing. So it's been an adjustment period of bringing me down. I've cut down nearly 3 stone, but I've kept over 90% of my strength in that as well. So he's adjusted me. There's been an adjustment period of that. So going from one sport to the other, and also juggling life as a firefighter and training so intently has been a bit of challenging, but we've got it down to a T now. So we've got it down. We've managed to fit in our sparring. We've managed to fit in everything around it. So it's been pretty good and works very good. People at work are very supportive and give me the time I need. Plus, as a fireman, I can train at work, which is really handy.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
What is the plan for you going forwards? Now, you've got a fight date. You're going to be back in action in the ring. What are you looking to achieve?
I want to just keep fighting, keep winning. I believe me and my trainer, we want to be quite active. We want to get a few fights in over the next year. Hopefully 4 or 5 fights between now and the end of next year would be ideal. Keep winning and keep going up. That would be ideal. Looking for moving on to the title scene, Southern Area title, etc. by the end of next year.
The division, since you were in it 5 years ago, it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know the sort of British champions, how good it is in Britain at the moment. Have you got your eye on those particular people? Anyone in particular?
Yeah, so my last outing was showing with Wardley, who's the current British champion. Yeah. I would love to work my way back up and fight him again. Give a better account of myself. Last time, there's not making excuses, but I shouldn't have been in there at that time. I would love to get back in there and make it right.
Has that been hard for you, seeing the sort of development of, like as you say, your last fight was Wardley, seeing how he's gone on, he's now British champion? Has that been a bit frustrating for you?
It has been frustrating on one hand, but it's also motivating. It showed me that I was in there mixing it with those people, and they've gone on to achieve really, really good, higher things. But it's given me the motivation to say, well, I can do that. I can be in there. I can be in that position. So it's just lit a fire up underneath me and gone, I can do that. I can be in there. Now I've got my life sorted. I've got my career sorted, and everything that I needed to achieve outside of boxing has set me up so that I've got a good base so I can go in and give it my all to get there.
What can we expect from you on September 2nd?
September 2nd, you're going to see a very big heavyweight that moves like a middleweight. I'm going to go in there. I've got a tough opponent. He's notorious for getting the rounds in, not being stopped, but I'm looking to get him out there. I look forward to it. I look forward to the challenge, and I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be mixing it up, showcasing my skills. So you're going to be seeing explosiveness.
Well, it's going to be great to see you back, and best of luck, Scott.
Thank you very much.